Hi, everybody, and welcome to Blacktop Tech Talk. My name is Scott Morse, and I operate Arch City Seal Coating in St. Louis, Missouri. And we've got episode 8 for you tonight. We're going to talk about prep. This is really no way to get around it, but 100% of the effort that you put into getting the surface ready to seal is what's going to be reflected in your final results. So if you rush through it and kind of do half a job on this, you're going to see that when the job's done, and so will your customers. So really take the time and kind of follow along and find a routine that works good for you to get the same tasks done. So let's jump right into it. First thing I do when I get to a job site is get my truck parked, get some cones out so I'm a little safer and more visible, and verify that the working area is free of the customer's stuff, cars, trash cans, stuff like that. All that stuff you need to make sure that you let the customer know that on the day that you're going to be there, all that has to be off so that you're not chasing that around when you get to the job site. After that, out come the edgers, and you want to find the edges of the surface that you're going to be sealing. So all the way around, no matter how much grass is overgrown, no matter how much work it can be, you need to get the edges in there and find that find the end of the asphalt driveway or parking lot. There's also a couple other tools there. There's rotary brooms that are great at this, and I've even had driveways where I've literally had to just take a flat shovel and shovel my way to the edge because the grass just kind of grew flat and right on top and over it. But find that edge of the surface, find the whole driveway, and get it cleaned up. After that, I'll usually blow it off, and then I'll come in and I'll do my crack sealing and any other little minor repairs that I need to do. Blow it again, and when you're kind of doing that final blow off, you need to make sure that you really have blown all of the dirt and debris off of the surface. If there's caked up mud or dirt or something kind of sitting in the surface, stiff bristle brooms, they make wire brooms. Most of the seal coat suppliers carry all of this stuff in quite a variety, so you can really kind of fine tune and find what really works for you. But you've got to scrub that dirt off and get the surface clean. If you've got oil spots to deal with, you can use a combination of primer products. I've heard of people using dish soap that's diluted and scrubbing that in and trying to get most of the oil out of the surface. You can also come in with torches and burn it off. Just make sure you let it cool off before you try and seal over it. And then you'll notice we're going to do another blow down again. So you're probably going to wind up blowing the surface off 2 or 3 times at least to keep getting all of that dust and dirt and debris out of there. Once you've got that done, you're basically ready to seal. So it sounds like a quick process, but this is where all the elbow grease and the back muscle comes into play. And it really does pay off when it's done and you look back and you don't see a little sprig of grass growing out of the middle or some crack, or there's a section where there was some dirt or moss growing, and you could see the sealer kind of pulling back and not sticking to it very well. In some extreme cases, you actually may want to consider as an upsell. Don't do this for free, but as an upsell, coming in and power washing the surface with a surface cleaner. That's a whole other different setup and rig, and there's plenty of power washing guys out there that can describe that for you. Or you can even send me a message and we can talk about that a little more, but I don't know that that's really a whole episode yet, but we may throw that one in if enough people are interested. Another thing to do is don't just blow all of the stuff back onto the customer's lawn or into the neighbor's lawn, or really especially the street. Number one, it can be a slip hazard out on the street, which you could possibly be liable for. It just really looks bad. Um, it really looks tacky when somebody's mowing their lawn and blowing all the clippings out onto the street. You'd be doing exactly the same thing. So if there's really big chunks, rake it up, scoop it up, put it in your trash can that's on your trailer. Always keep a trash can on your trailer or in your truck, a place to put stuff like that, debris, and make sure you leave the place much cleaner than you showed up. Hopefully that covers pretty much most of this topic. If you have any questions, suggestions for future episodes, I'm going to keep cranking them out as people keep suggesting stuff. Meanwhile, like, share, and subscribe, and have a great day, everybody. Seal it up.